Now that we understand a little better what happened to these ghost towns, let's delve deeper into the specific causes that led to each of their declines. Let's start with Detroit, the city that was once the heart of the American auto industry. The 2008 economic crisis was the final blow to a city already weakened by decades of mismanagement and industrial decline. The population declined dramatically, the streets became empty, and the city went bankrupt. But Detroit is not alone in this story. Consider Venice, a city that was once a powerful and culturally rich trading center. However, the combination of overexploitation of resources, climate change, and rampant tourism has begun to take its toll. Water levels are rising, and the city is struggling to maintain its identity and infrastructure. It's a constant struggle to preserve Venice's history and beauty while the world around it rapidly changes. And then there's Pripyat, the city that was evacuated overnight after the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. Radiation is still a serious problem today, and the city remains abandoned, a grim reminder of the destructive power of nuclear energy. Each of these cities has its own unique history, but there are patterns and common factors that seem to be present in all cases of urban decline. Mismanagement, overexploitation of resources, and climate change are just some of the factors that can contribute to a city's decline. It's a complex combination of factors that can lead to a disastrous outcome. And this is where mindset and the decisions we make as individuals and as a society come into play. Are we learning from past mistakes, or are we doomed to repeat history? Now, I want to delve even deeper into this topic and explore how these factors manifest themselves in different contexts and cultures. How can we learn from the experiences of other cities and countries to prevent the same from happening to us? What is the hidden truth behind these cities' decline, and what can we do to change the course of history? Comment there. I'm learning from the cities of the past. As we explore the stories of these cities that fell into disuse, it's impossible not to ask, what can we learn from these events? Can we identify patterns and lessons that can help us prevent the same thing from happening to us? The truth is that transformation is an ongoing process, and the cities that thrive are those that can adapt and reinvent themselves. Sustainability is one of the key factors that can make a difference. Cities like Copenhagen and Vancouver are investing in renewable energy and sustainable transportation, reducing their carbon footprint and improving citizens' quality of life. Urban planning is also crucial. Cities like Barcelona and Singapore are investing in public spaces and green infrastructure, creating more livable and resilient environments. But it's not just about infrastructure and technology. The mindset and decisions we make as individuals and as a society also play a crucial role. It takes a long-term vision and a willingness to make difficult changes to ensure a better future. It takes the courage to question the status quo and seek innovative solutions. Now, I want to delve even deeper into this topic and explore how cities can reinvent themselves and thrive again. Let's look at examples of cities that faced decline but managed to transform and excel. How did they do it? What strategies did they use? And what can we learn from their experiences? Cities like Pittsburgh in the United States and Bilbao in Spain are examples of how transformation can be possible. Both faced industrial and economic decline, but managed to reinvent themselves through innovation and creativity. Pittsburgh became a technology and healthcare hub, while Bilbao transformed into a cultural and tourist destination. Comment there. Learning from past mistakes is essential. Now that we better understand how cities can reinvent themselves and thrive again, it's time to look to the future and discuss current trends that may impact the future of our cities. Increasing urbanization, climate change, and technological advances are just some of the factors that may shape the future of our cities. The truth is that the future of cities is in our hands. We need to engage in the discussion about what we want our cities to look like in the future. We need to demand that our local leaders implement sustainable development policies and engage in community projects that aim to improve our city. But it's not just about what we can do individually. We need to work together to build more resilient and sustainable cities. We need to share knowledge and experiences so we can learn from each other and create innovative solutions to the challenges we face. Now I want to delve even deeper into this topic and explore how we can work together to create a better future for our cities. What role can you play in this journey? How can you contribute to creating more sustainable and resilient cities? Comment there. I want to be part of this change. Now that we better understand how cities can reinvent themselves and thrive again, it's time to talk about the role each of us plays in this journey. The truth is that individual choices can have a significant impact on the future of cities. From sustainable practices at home, like reducing water and energy consumption, to engaging in community initiatives, every action counts. Small actions, like recycling, using public transportation, or supporting local businesses, can collectively make a big difference. Imagine if everyone in a city made a small change in their daily habits. The impact would be huge. But it's not just about taking small actions. It's also about thinking creatively about how we can contribute to urban sustainability. Art projects, community initiatives, or innovative solutions to local problems are just a few examples of how we can make a difference. Now I want to delve even deeper into this topic and explore how we can inspire and motivate each other to do more. How can we create a community that values sustainability and collective well-being? What role can you play in this journey? Comment there. I want to make a difference. We've reached the end of this journey through cities and their history, and I'm so glad you've made it this far with me. If you found this content as valuable as I do, consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. I'm always looking to bring you content that resonates with you and helps you better understand the world around you. If you made it to the end, leave a comment saying, "I'm with you until the end," so I know you're engaged in this conversation. And if you felt connected to the content, a like on the video would also be amazing. It helps us know we're on the right track. There's a video here that complements this topic. Click it and follow me there. Let's continue exploring together and discover more about how we can build a better future for our cities.